Beethoven was an amazing composer and piano player. He was thought of as the best there was. He was born December 16, 1770, in Bonn, Germany, and died March 26, 1827, in Vienna, Austria. As many know, Beethoven was deaf, but still managed to compose some of the greatest symphonies that are still well known today. He had two younger brothers, and his father taught him about music at a very young age. His first public recital was March 26, 1778, and from then on, his career flourished. Beethoven ended up achieving a total of 9 symphonies that impacted the musical world greatly. Brahms was born on May 7, 1833, in Hamburg, Germany. Like Beethoven, he was known as an incredible composer, and his piano works were amazing. When he was just a teenager, he was already an accomplished musician. As he grew older, he was the conductor of a women's choir in Hamburg, and he continued to write his own music. In his final years, doctors discovered his liver was not functioning properly. He gave his last performance in March of 1897 in Vienna and died April 3rd of 1897. Next composer, Gustav Mahler, was an Austrian composer and conductor. He was born on July 7, 1860, and had 11 siblings. He started experimenting with music when he was just 4 years old, with the accordion and the piano, and had his first recital at 10. Later, he ended up composing 10 symphonies, and some of his work was known as a part of the Romanticism movement and focused on death and afterlife. He eventually died of heart disease on May 18, 1911, in Vienna. Antonio Vivaldi was born March 4, 1678, in Venice, Italy. His father was a professional violinist and taught him to play young. Because of his father, he was able to be taught by some of the greatest musicians in Italy. Later in life, Vivaldi had some fans of royal European families. When growing old, he left Venice for Vienna, Austria, hoping to find a position in the imperial court there, but ended up dying in poverty on July 28, 1741. He created hundreds of pieces, some of which we are still familiar with today. Lastly, Edward Elgar was an English composer who was born on June 2, 1857. His family was somewhat poor, so he started working at age 15 and later became a music teacher. He played the violin and piano and became a local violinist who played at festivals. He also loved to go cycling in his free time. At the age of 42, he finished his first major orchestral work. He ended up creating 20 other symphonies and died February 23, 1934. He was one of the most popular English composers of his time.